Good day, fellow doctors. Welcome to my class. I am Mary Jean Leonson, your social philo facilitator for today's online class. I am very excited to share this video or craft to you on race, ethnicity, prejudice, and discrimination. I encourage you to watch this video until the end to be able to answer or interact well in the discussions. Please bear with me, guys. Thank you. Race, ethnicity, prejudice, and discrimination. These are the four main words our class will be dealing today. We will learn together the meaning and differences of race and ethnicity, as well as prejudice and discrimination. What is really meant by race? Are we really different from each other? This girl said that her mom is 100% Mexican and her dad is primarily Scottish. The other girl said that she didn't really know the word race when she was a little kid. She just knew that her mom was brown and her dad was white. Sociologically, the meaning of race is a category of people who have been singled out as inferior or superior on the basis of real or alleged physical characteristics such as skin color, hair texture, eye shape, or other attributes. Because the whole concept of race started based on skin color, there are three races according to its concept. They are white, which refers to Caucasoid or European race, black, which refers to Negroid or African race, and yellow, which refers to Mongoloid or Asian race. It is generally agreed among sociologists that race is socially constructed based on the social realities, norms, and group experiences within society at a particular time. Remember the Thomas theorem? Race became significant only after the transatlantic economy emerges in 1400s. Ethnicity. It is a shared cultural heritage which typically involves common ancestors, language, and religion. It can be shared or hidden depending on the individual's preferences. There are characteristics of ethnic groups. They have unique cultural traits, a sense of community, a feeling of ethnocentrism. They have ascribed membership from birth and tendency to occupy a geographic area. Now let's have prejudice and discrimination. When we talk about prejudice, it consists of rigid prejudgments about some category of people. It can have a strong influence on how people behave and interact with others, particularly with those who are different from them. Prejudice is a baseless and usually negative attitude toward members of a group. Common features of prejudice include negative feelings, stereotype beliefs, and a tendency to discriminate against members of the group. Prejudice is a thought process. It is unlikely to change regardless of the evidence against it. If prejudice is a thought process, discrimination is an action. It is an unequal treatment of individuals because of their social group. It is usually motivated by prejudice. It is the unfair or prejudicial treatment of people and groups based on characteristics such as race, gender, age, or sexual orientation. Prejudice can be based on a number of factors including sex, race, age, sexual orientation, nationality, socioeconomic status, and religion. Some of the most well-known types of prejudice include racism, sexism, classism, homophobia, nationalism, religious prejudice, ageism. Racism. It is the assertion that people of one race are less worthy than or even biologically inferior to others. Racism is the belief in the superiority of one race over another, which often results in discrimination and prejudice towards people based on their race or ethnicity. Prejudice and racism. Sexism. It is a discrimination or prejudice based on sex or gender, or the belief that men are superior to women. Classicism. It is an aesthetic attitudes and principles based on the cultures, art, and literature of ancient Greece and Rome, and characterized by emphasis on form, simplicity, proportion, and restrained emotion. Homophobia. It encompasses a range of attitudes and feelings toward homosexuality, or people who are identified or perceived as being lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender. Nationalism. It is an ideology based on the premise that the individual's loyalty and devotion to the nation state surpass other individual or group interests. Religious prejudice. A negative attitude or behavior between people of different religious groups because of their differing religious beliefs. Ageism, a prejudice against people based on their age. Younger adults may have difficulty finding jobs and receive lower pay due to their perceived lack of experience, while older adults may have problems achieving promotions, finding new work, and changing career. Stereotype. It is an exaggerated description applied to every person in some category. These are the distinctions of prejudice, discrimination, and racism. Finding healthy ways to deal with discrimination is important for your physical health and your what we can do to reduce prejudice. Other techniques that are used to reduce prejudice include passing laws and regulations that require fair and equal treatment for all groups of people. Second, gaining public support and awareness for anti prejudice social norms. Third, making people aware of the inconsistencies in their own beliefs. Lastly, increased contact with members of other social groups. Together, we can stop ethnic or racial discrimination or prejudice. Thank you for watching, doctors. This has been Mary Jean Dionson, your social fellow facilitator today.